Good evening. This is Akashvani. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Budget session of Parliament to begin from the 31st of this month. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate 27th National Youth Festival at Nasik, Maharashtra tomorrow. RBI Governor says adoption of digital currency will pave the way for faster, more efficient and cost-effective cross-border payments. Sheikh Hasina takes oath as Prime Minister of Bangladesh for the 5th time. Dense fog to continue in parts of northwest India during next 4 days, says IMD. And in cricket, Afghanistan sets a target of 159 runs for India in first T20 of 3-match series at Mohali. The budget session of Parliament will commence on the 31st of this month. Sources said the session will continue till the 9th of next month. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will present the interim budget on the 1st of February. The session will start with an address by President Draupadi Murmu to the joint sitting of both houses of Parliament. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the 27th National Youth Festival at Nasik in Maharashtra tomorrow. He will also address the youth of the nation. National Youth Day is celebrated every year to honor the ideals and thoughts of Swami Vivekanand. The theme of the National Youth Festival this year is My Bharat, Viksit Bharat at the rate 2047 by the youth for the youth. During the celebration of various states will showcase cultural programs of their diverse cultural heritage. The Prime Minister will also inaugurate and lay the foundation stone of multiple development projects worth over 30,500 crore rupees in the state. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today met a delegation of Muslim community at his residence in New Delhi. During the interaction, Mr. Modi presented the sacred chadar, which will be placed during the Urs of Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti at the Ajmer Sharif Dargah. Union Minister for Minority Affairs Smriti Irani was also present on the occasion. Indore and Surat today jointly received the Cleanest Cities Award of the country in the Cleanliness Survey 2023 in the category of more than 1 lakh population. Indore has received this award for the 7th consecutive time. Navi Mumbai got the 3rd position in the same category. President Draupadi Murmu presented the Swachh Sarvekshan 2023 awards at Bharat Mandapam in New Delhi. Saswad in Maharashtra, Patan in Chhattisgarh and Runavla in Maharashtra bagged the top 3 positions in the cleanest cities in the category of below 1 lakh population. Meanwhile, Maharashtra got the first prize for cleanliness in the state category, Madhya Pradesh got 2nd and Chhattisgarh got the award of 3rd cleanest state. Addressing the gathering, President Draupadi Murmu said the central government and other organizations had played a significant role in making Swachh Bharat mission a mass movement in the country. Civil Aviation Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia today virtually inaugurated the direct flight between Ayodhya and Ahmedabad. With this inauguration, Ayodhya gets 3 direct flights a week from Ahmedabad. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Scindia said the direct flight from Ayodhya to Ahmedabad will give a further boost to air connectivity between both cities. The minister said the air connectivity between the 2 cities will contribute to economic growth and tourism.
आज के दिवस पर अयोध्या और अहमदाबाद के बीच में एक नवीन कनेक्शन दिया जा रहा है। मैनचेस्टर ऑफ द ईस्ट अहमदाबाद को कहा जाता है। अहमदाबाद और अयोध्या के बीच में ये जुड़ाव एक बहुत महत्वपूर्ण दिवस पे भी किया जा रहा है। गुजरात की वाइब्रेंसी और अयोध्या की आध्यात्मिक वाइब्रेंसी और उत्तर प्रदेश की आध्यात्मिक वाइब्रेंसी का ये संगम इस फ्लाइट के द्वारा भी तय किया जाएगा।
Union Electronics and IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnav has said the first made-in-India memory chip is expected to be produced in Gujarat by the end of this year. Addressing a seminar on semiconductors and electronics at Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit in Gandhinagar, the minister said Micron's investment in Gujarat will pave the way for creating a semiconductor ecosystem in India. The minister also announced to set up a Centre of Excellence at IIT Gandhinagar to train young engineers in semiconductors. In Assam, the state government has decided to provide benefits of government welfare schemes to small families in a bid to control the population, said Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma today in Guwahati. He informed this while launching the scheme Mahila Udyamita Choni for developing entrepreneurship among women. Addressing the media, the Chief Minister said under the Mahila Udyamita Choni, 39 lakh females of the state who are members of self-help groups would get financial benefits in 3 phases within 3 years of duration with certain conditions for doing business. In the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir National Conference, President Farooq Abdullah did not appear before the Enforcement Directorate today for questioning in a money laundering case. According to official sources, Dr. Abdullah was called by the central agency at its Srinagar office in connection with an ED investigation into alleged irregularities in the Jammu and Kashmir Cricket Association JKCA. He was charge-sheeted by the Enforcement Directorate in the JKCA case in 2022. The Department of Telecommunications DOT has taken a proactive drive to prevent malicious incoming calls and safeguard cyber crimes and frauds. It has advised citizens to beware of receiving malicious incoming calls asking them to dial *401 hashtag followed by some unknown mobile number. The department said this activates unconditional call forwarding received on the mobile of the citizen to the unknown mobile number and allows the fraudster to receive all incoming calls and can be used for fraud. It asked users to check their mobile phone settings for call forwarding and disable it immediately. In case it is enabled, it said they can use the facility only when it is required. Tremors were felt in Delhi and NCR and some other parts of North India. The epicenter of the earthquake was in Afghanistan. The earthquake occurred at 2:50 this afternoon. According to the National Center for Seismology, the magnitude of the quake was 6.1 on the Richter scale. So far, no casualties or damage to property has been reported. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. In Maharashtra, Governor of Reserve Bank of India, RBI, Shaktikanta Das, today said there is a lot of interest from other countries in India's central bank digital currency, CBDCs, or the digital rupee. Addressing the Mint BFSI summit in Mumbai, Mr. Das said the adoption of CBDCs would pave the way for faster, more efficient and cost-effective cross-border payments. The RBI governor said the central bank is working on the programmability of the digital rupee so that it can be used for specific payments like government subsidies or cash payouts. He said the banking sector is well placed to support India's growth story and it has emerged stronger from the unprecedented challenges of recent years. In Maharashtra, Union Minister of Information and Broadcasting and Youth Affairs and Sports, Mr. Anurag Singh Thakur, today said the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra is an example of true democracy wherein the central government is reaching out to citizens at their doorstep. He was speaking at an event to flag off the Information, Education and Communication IEC vans in Mumbai's Baipulai area. The Union Minister said Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra is going to reach more than 2 lakh panchayats and more than 4,000 urban local bodies. In Bihar, the ongoing Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra has evoked huge response among the masses in rural and urban areas. So far, more than 31 lakh people have participated in the campaign organized across the state. More from our correspondent.
From one place to another place, wherever the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra is going, people from all walks of life turning at events to get information and being empowered. The campaign has become a boon for those people who were so far deprived of their rights. The biggest achievement of the campaign is bridging the gap of distribution of Ayushman Bharat Golden Cards. So far, more than 1,70,000 Golden Cards have been distributed during the events in the state. The doorstep delivery of benefits like Pakka houses, toilets, also instilling confidence in beneficiaries, which is evident from special sessions of मेरी कहानी मेरी जुबानी।
ज्योति देवी मेरा नाम है। हम आयुष्मान कार्ड बनाए हैं। ये आयुष्मान कार्ड में हमको बहुत फायदा हुआ है क्योंकि सरकारी योजना है। ये भी इलाज होता है वो फ्री हो जाता है। 5 लाख का बीमा कराया हुआ है।
With its variety of participatory programs, the whirlwind campaign of the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra is making a long-lasting imprint among people. धर्मेंद्र कुमार राय, आकाशवाणी न्यूज, पटना।
The India Meteorological Department IMD has forecast that dense to very dense fog will continue in parts of northwest India during the next 4 days. It has predicted dense to very dense fog in parts of Punjab, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. IMD said the dense fog will continue in parts of Uttar Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Bihar, West Bengal, Sikkim and Madhya Pradesh tomorrow and over Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram and Tripura during the next 4 days. It added that cold to severe cold wave conditions will continue in isolated pockets of Rajasthan, Punjab and Haryana tomorrow. The weather agency predicts minimum temperatures to fall by 2 to 3 degrees Celsius over parts of central and east India during the next 3 days with no significant change thereafter. In Rajasthan, severe cold conditions have further intensified today as temperature at Mount Abu in Sirohi district was recorded below 3 degrees Celsius of freezing point. A report.
Due to cold wave condition in eastern and western Rajasthan, people are feeling problematic to get rid of cold. Day by day, intensifying fog is also creating problem in transportation. Met Department has predicted a cold wave in northwestern parts of the state for tomorrow also. However, Department has expected some relief from dense fog in next few days. Jitendra Dwivedi, Akashvani News, Jaipur.
In Punjab, even though there was mild sunshine for some time in various parts, the severe cold wave continues. The Meteorological Department has issued an alert regarding cold wave conditions. A report.
A severe dry cold condition continues in Punjab. The effect of fog was somewhat less in many parts today. The Met Office has issued orange and yellow alerts of cold day and dense fog in the state, except Hoshiarpur, Nawashehar, Fazilka, Faridkot, Muktsar, Moga and Rupara districts till 15th January. Shishu Sharma Shantan, Akashvani News, Jalandhar.
In Bangladesh, Awami League President Sheikh Hasina was sworn in today as the Prime Minister for the 4th consecutive term and the 5th overall. President Mohammad Shahabuddin administered the oath of office and secrecy to the Prime Minister and members of the new cabinet in Dhaka this evening. Ms. Hasina will serve as the 12th Prime Minister of Bangladesh. She is 76-year-old. The President Mohammad Shahabuddin appointed 25 ministers and 11 state ministers as members of the new cabinet. In a surprise move, Sheikh Hasina has dropped 30 incumbent cabinet members, including some heavyweights like Finance Minister Mustafa Kamal and Commerce Minister Tipu Munshi. A state of emergency was declared in Papua New Guinea today. Government and police officials were suspended after 16 people were killed in rioting in the Pacific Island nation. Police and public sector people went on strike yesterday morning after discovering a reduction in their pay packets. Officials blamed an administrative glitch for the reduced payments. Thousands of people were in the streets of the capital, Port Moresby, leading to lawlessness. In cricket, the first T20 of the 3-match series between India and Afghanistan is underway at the Punjab Cricket Association ISB Indira Stadium in Mohali. India were 43 for 2 in 6.3 overs till reports last came in. Earlier, Afghanistan set a victory target of 159 for India. Put into bat first, Afghanistan made 158 runs for 5 wickets. India won the toss and opted to bowl first. Skipper Rohit Sharma has returned to lead India in the shortest format for the first time in 14 months. In Malaysian Open Badminton Tournament, India's Ashwini Ponnappa and Tanisha Crasto registered a brilliant win against the world number 9 pair of Mayu Matsumoto and Wakana Nagahara of Japan in the women's doubles. The Indian pair won a 3-game thriller 21-19, 13-21, 21-15 to enter the quarterfinals. In men's doubles, the second-seeded pair of Satvik Sairaj, Janki Reddy and Chirag Shetty also entered the quarterfinal by defeating Lucas Corvi and Ronan Laba of France 21-11, 21-18. Meanwhile, Kidambi Srikanth lost in the pre-quarter to Nkalong Angus of Hong Kong 13-21, 17-21. Now, before we end the bulletin, headlines once again. Budget session of Parliament to begin from the 31st of this month. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate 27th National Youth Festival at Nasik, Maharashtra tomorrow. RBI Governor says adoption of digital currency will pave the way for faster, more efficient and cost-effective cross-border payments. Sheikh Hasina takes oath as Prime Minister of Bangladesh for the 5th time. Dense fog to continue in parts of northwest India during next 4 days, says IMD. And in cricket, Afghanistan sets a target of 159 runs for India in first T20 of 3-match series at Mohali. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and News on AIR app. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.